Are you a green card holder? Then listen up, because starting very soon, major changes to DUI laws, tax rules, and travel regulations could put your permanent residency at serious risk. Whether you drive, file taxes, or travel abroad, these new rules affect you, and ignoring them could mean fines, deportation, or even losing your green card. In this video, I'm breaking down exactly what's changing, what you need to do to protect yourself, and how to stay one step ahead of these game-changing updates. Don't miss this, it could save your future in the United States. Let's start with one of the most sensitive issues, driving under the influence, or DUI. For green card holders, a DUI conviction has always been serious, not just because of legal penalties like fines or jail time, but because it can affect your immigration status. What you might not have realized is that the enforcement around DUI and immigration is changing dramatically. Until now, a single DUI conviction might not have automatically triggered removal proceedings, depending on the circumstances, the state law, and the discretion of immigration judges. But starting very soon, federal immigration authorities will treat DUI convictions more harshly. Even a first-time DUI can now be grounds for deportation, especially if combined with other factors like reckless driving, driving without a license, or repeat offenses. Why the shift? The government is cracking down on behavior that threatens public safety, and DUI is a top priority. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, has announced plans to prioritize cases involving criminal offenses that endanger others, and DUIs fit squarely into this category. This means if you're arrested or convicted for DUI, you need to act immediately. Don't wait until you get a notice from immigration. Speak to an immigration attorney who understands the intersection between criminal and immigration law. A criminal defense lawyer alone won't be enough. You need expert advice to protect your green card and your right to stay in the country. Moreover, a DUI conviction can have long-lasting effects beyond deportation risks. If you plan to apply for U.S. citizenship through naturalization, you need to prove good moral character. A DUI conviction can disqualify you or delay your eligibility for years, sometimes up to 5 years after the offense. This can be devastating for people who've worked hard to build their lives here. Next, let's shift to tax regulations, which are equally critical. The IRS has been tightening rules around international tax compliance for years, but the recent changes represent a significant escalation. As a green card holder, you are classified as a U.S. tax resident, meaning you must report and pay taxes on your worldwide income, not just what you earn inside the United States. Many green card holders don't realize how far-reaching these rules are. If you have income from foreign bank accounts, rental properties abroad, investments, or even cryptocurrency, you are required to report all of this to the IRS. The Foreign Account Tax Compliance Act, FATCA, enacted several years ago, requires financial institutions worldwide to report accounts held by Americans, including green card holders. What's new is the increased enforcement and penalty framework. The IRS now has more sophisticated tools and international cooperation agreements to detect unreported income and foreign assets. If you fail to report foreign bank accounts or income, you can face penalties starting at $10,000 per violation, and these fines can escalate quickly for continued non-compliance. In some cases, criminal charges may be brought for tax evasion. This crackdown is not just a threat to your bank balance, it's a risk to your green card status. The U.S. government views failure to pay taxes or report income as a serious violation that can lead to removal proceedings or denial of citizenship. Immigration officials increasingly review tax compliance during status renewals and naturalization interviews. To protect yourself, you need to be meticulous with your tax filings. Keep thorough records of all foreign income and accounts. File your tax returns on time, including all required forms such as the FBAR, Foreign Bank Account Report, if you have foreign financial accounts exceeding $10,000 at any time during the year. If you've missed filing these reports in the past, consider the IRS's voluntary disclosure programs, which can help you get back into compliance with reduced penalties. Another point to consider is the exit tax for green card holders who give up their status. If you decide to abandon your green card or move abroad permanently, the government now imposes a tax on certain individuals with high net worth or significant income history. Proper planning is essential if you want to avoid unexpected tax liabilities. Now, let's talk about travel regulations, which have always been a tricky area for green card holders. The rules are tightening here as well. Traveling outside the United States for extended periods has always risked being seen as abandonment of your permanent residency. Customs and Border Protection (CBP) officers have broad discretion to determine whether you still maintain ties to the U.S. Starting soon, CBP will have access to much more detailed travel records and financial information, enabling them to scrutinize your time abroad more carefully. If you spend more than 6 months outside the U.S., you are at heightened risk of being questioned about whether you intend to maintain your permanent residency. To protect your green card, you must maintain strong evidence of your ties to the U.S. This includes having a U.S. address, a job or business, bank accounts, a valid driver's license, and filing U.S. tax returns as a resident. If you plan to be outside the country for a long time, it is crucial to apply for a re-entry permit before leaving. This document can protect you from losing your green card by demonstrating that you intend to return. Additionally, green card holders should always use their green card and U.S. passport, if they have one, when entering and leaving the United States. Attempting to use foreign passports or other documents can cause confusion, delays, or even denial of entry. The government is also introducing new reporting requirements for international travel. Green card holders will be required to submit more detailed travel information through updated forms and electronic systems. This increased transparency is designed to prevent fraud and abandonment, but means you need to be extremely careful in reporting your travels accurately. So, how do all these changes come together? Let's summarize. First, avoid DUIs at all costs. The stakes are higher than ever, and a single conviction could jeopardize your green card or delay your path to citizenship. If you are charged, act quickly and get expert legal help. Second, take your tax obligations seriously. Report all income and foreign assets, file on time, and seek professional help if you're unsure. Don't risk heavy fines or jeopardizing your status through non-compliance. Third, plan your travel carefully. Maintain strong U.S. ties, apply for re-entry permits if necessary, and always use the correct documents when entering the U.S. Keep detailed records of your trips and report them as required. If you follow these steps, you'll be in the best position to protect your green card and enjoy the benefits of permanent residency. But remember, these regulations will take effect soon, so don't wait to get informed and prepared. If you've had a recent DUI charge, missed tax filings, or are planning long-term travel, consult professionals immediately. Ignoring these issues can have long-lasting consequences. I'll continue bringing you the latest updates, practical tips, and expert insights as these regulations roll out. Subscribe to stay informed and don't miss any critical information that could affect your future. If you have specific questions about DUI consequences, tax filing requirements, or travel planning under the new rules, drop a comment below or reach out. I'm here to help you navigate these complex changes with confidence.